Hey guys, it's Kirsten. So I was going to do a new edit because I just upgraded the Portrait Pro Studio Max 19 or whatever it is. I had like 12. I didn't realize that I did not have the up-to-date thing, so I just did an upgrade and I love it and I wanted to do a tutorial. So this image was from a shootout over the summer that I went to with some local photographers here in Massachusetts. And there was a gal there that was practically given for nothing a 200 f2. So part of me was like, I don't even want to try it, to be honest with you, because if I love it, I'm going to hate myself. Uh, and I tried it and I loved it, and now I hate myself because I don't have 6 grand to spend, but I thought I would show it anyway. But this is pretty much straight out of the camera, literally perfection, shot at f2. You can see the stats up here. Um, Literally just brought down the exposure a smidge and bumped up the contrast, and you can see it like plus 22 on vibrance, and that's it. It's just perfection. It's that good. Um, Looking at the catch lights, I think I might have had my speed light on. I'm almost positive. Just aimed at her to light up underneath her hat. Um, no off-camera flash. I just had my speed light, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open. Awkward silence. What's going on there, Photoshop? Okay. It's never taken that long in my whole life. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, my neighbor's mowing the lawn, so this is fantastic. So, the first thing my eye is immediately drawn to is either A, she's missing an arm. She's actually, I think, holding an apple. And I think maybe like the mom said, put your hand behind your back, like, so no one sees the apple, but now it looks like she doesn't have an arm. Or the existing apple right here almost looks like a nub or something. It's kind of weird. So the first thing I am going to do, I'm just going to give her an arm. So I'm going to take the lasso and just kind of go around like this. Right click, layer via copy, go to edit, transform, flip horizontal. That means flip along the x-axis, if that makes sense. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're going to tweak it so much it probably doesn't even matter. Okay, so first we're going to put the arm where it makes sense. I'm also going to make the arm a little longer, so I'm going to hold the shift key down. And make the skin part a little longer so we have a little bit more to work with. The next thing I'm going to do is put a layer mask, because layer masks are my favorite thing. They erase what you don't need. So if we have a white mask, we need a black brush that's nice and soft. You can right click to check that hardness is all the way down. Great. And I am just going to get rid of what we definitely don't need, which for now is just for now is that. Okay. So I feel like if she was holding her arms down like by her side, maybe. And I'm going to hold the shift key again. Just make it, because it's kind of, it would be towards the back. Okay, now I'm going to lower the opacity all the way down. Not all the way, but so you can see. Okay, now I'm going to go on the layer mask with my black brush. I'm going to erase it where the dress is, because it would be tucked behind her dress regardless. Let's get rid of a little bit more. Let's get rid of the edge down here. keep as much of the existing dress as possible. Okay, let's turn the opacity all the way up. We're going to paint in as much as the original. Oh, I just realized, I thought that was her arm, but that's actually the apple. So, no problem. You can see a little bit of green showing. Oops. Okay, that looks a little bit better. However, I'm going to go ahead and flatten it because I do like it. I'm going to go up to Liquify. I'm just going to straighten out her dress a little bit here. And then I'm going to actually push in. Because like I said, her arm would barely be showing. Just move it to where it would make sense. Like that. Okay, so there's nothing else I would liquefy. One other thing I might do, and this is totally like a stylized shoot. If it was just her, it would, if it was for mom or whatever, it would be as is. I'm going to take the freeze tool and I'm just going to freeze her nose and freeze her chin. I'm going to go on the, where is it? Bloat tool right here. Just give her lips a little bit more of a pucker. Then I'm going to thaw out everything. Let's go on the before and after. It's slightly, I'm going to take the forward warp tool. I like the fact that she's not smiling, but I'm just going to even out her mouth, and I feel like these little lines need to be brought down just a smidge. Okay, that is adorable. Okay. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Portrait Pro. So I'm going to do Control J. I can do this as a plugin. You can't do on a layer and stuff if you alter her face with it, because then both layers will show if you lower the opacity. But I don't do that. Okay. Portrait Pro. So this is 19. Just let it run. It's a plugin, so I don't have to click on anything. Okay, and none of these purple lines make a difference if I am not altering her face. So I leave the face sculpting off. Okay, so I'm going to click on skin smoothing. Okay, I do like, see it's getting over here on her hat, but I'm not going to worry about that right away. I'm going to worry about that on the erase it off the layer when I get it into Photoshop. Of course, I can take it off. Where's cut back? Right here. We don't need to go too crazy with skin smoothing. Okay, the skin lighting, that's something I absolutely love. So you can see ghoul lighting is when it's lit from above, flat lighting, and then, so I like bringing it up because even in the studio it would be up, and outside, you know, you have the sun, and the sun was coming down this way, so the sun was on my right, so I put that where the sun goes. So you can see that makes it a little flat. That makes it a little, so I want it more on the side of that. And I do want to bring in the left shadow. Gives it a nice dimension. A little bit down there. She does not need smoky eyes. Okay, we're gonna collapse that. Okay, so under makeup, you can just pink up her lips a little bit. I don't want it too much. So I put mascara. Just kind of darkens it. You can see it's getting on her hat because Portrait Professional is not that smart. Can't recognize a hat. But I do like darkening the lashes a smidge. That's it. She's a little girl. We don't need that. Okay. Okay, I do like what it's doing to her eyes. I can't even tell the difference on the mouth and nose. Okay, I do like the hair shine pretty high. Nice and rich. Okay, let's collapse that. That's not doing anything. I guess we can leave it on. And then I'm not going to do anything with the layer. Okay, up here, this kind of file with an arrow is to go back to Photoshop. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is paint the eyelashes off her hat because that's ridiculous. So I'm going to get a black brush. I'm going to right click. This time I'm going to have the hardness all the way up. Make sure. Oops, some got on her hat under there. Okay, so let me back out a smidge. Okay, so this is after. Let me show you the before. Okay, it's a little, let me back up a little bit more here. Okay, it looks a little heavy-handed to me, so I'm just going to lower it to maybe 75%. I think that looks gorgeous. I think I'm going to paint it off of just this side of her hair. It's beautiful on this side, but I think it almost like makes it white. Oops, I don't want a hard brush. I want a soft brush. Oh, why did I just do that? Hang on. Okay, let me look at it again. Okay, I actually love it, so I'm going to commit. Okay, I am going to do a curves layer, I feel. I feel like it needs just a smidge. So I'm going to raise, I use the finger over here. Just bring the midtones. Nope, we're going to redo that. Okay, just bring that up a little bit. And then I inverse that, which is Control I. I'm going to get a white brush. I'm going to go just up her nose. A little bit under the eyes, or in the eye creases. A little bit. The natural contouring, you know. Okay, I'm going to go to, oh, it's on properties. Okay, I'm going to raise the feather. 30 seems to be the magic number for me. Okay. Let me just see. Okay, just brightens that a little bit. Now I'm going to do another curves. Finger. Go down a little bit. Inverse it. Control I. Get the white brush. And now we're just going to contour where the shadows would be. Maybe a little bit down here. You know what? I just learned something the other day from Unmesh. So check this out. Let me see if I can remember it. If you're making a line, I'm going to darken this right between her lips, the Cupid's bow, whatever that's called. Is it Shift or Control? Let me find out. Okay, it's not Control. Maybe it's Alt. Maybe it's Shift. You know what? I think it's too dark to tell. But it makes the line for you. It's pretty cool. Let's go to Property. I like the shadow underneath her chin. Okay, let's bring this down. That looks pretty beautiful to me. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Let's do curves level. Red. Maybe not that much. A little bit. Control I, inverse it. Get a white brush. Oh, now only one apple shows. Well, I guess there's a couple down in here. I was hoping there was more apples. I think there's a couple apples back in there, but with the F2 bouquet, you can't see it. I feel like it just gives the apples a little pop of color. Commit to that. What about sun rays? Let's just see. I'm going to go to my light overlays. I have ones from Florabella that I love. Actually, these in the middle are from somewhere else. I feel like I want to try these again. I feel like I can never get them to look quite natural enough. change the blending mode to screen. I don't like the streaky lines. Okay, so it's not you, it's me. I'm going to try just one more time. Maybe the sun just wasn't meant to be. I also want it to be very yellow. We can try this one. I don't want the actual ball to show. Let's try that. Go to screen. Whoops, I meant to make it just bigger. Let's just see what that looks like. I actually like that a lot. I even like the warmth on her face. So we'll keep it. Okay, I think that's beautiful. I'm gonna commit, flatten. Anyway, if you haven't downloaded the free trial of Portrait Pro, I definitely think you should just do it to even just play around. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this. I love it. Okay, have a good day, guys.